What you got for me, sweetie?
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Well, that does sound suspicious, but your secret's safe with me. I'd like to know who her gran is, though.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
I'm just waiting for her to start talking.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
I've seen plenty of them. They don't seem to mind me at all.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Well, how would the centaurs have known that, though?
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Yeah, the dugbogs,
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Roger that.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Revelio! Pelt. Poor beasts.
Well, at least we don't do that to them.
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of already know those two groups
Revelio.
working together. So that's not a surprise. Oh. Might as well grab this. And yeah, we did see a dog bog here recently, but I'm sure it's gone. grab more of this leech juice. In case we ever decide to make more potions.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Revelio.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
I can get to that loot. $49 galleons. Was it worth it? Here's the real question. Are they gonna be back? Like, did it consider me not having gotten them? It did.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Okay. That time it was something else, but does not look like we'll be able to get there and get back in time. Don't they usually give me like 15 seconds? Why is it 10 this time?
Revelio.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
I guess Sweetie is a little impatient.
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Oh, you know me. The less discreet, the better.
Revelio.
I think that one hurt.
They want to buy up!
Expelliarmus.
Coward!
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
Yeah, looting all their stuff. That's how we find out. Actually, they are giving me quite a bit of wig and weld. That's nice. I was running kind of low. Oh boy. That was a close call. These ledges are a little risky. He likes to run right up them.
Revelio.
I think that's everything. Poacher tents.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Do I have to be discreet? Nah. I don't have to be discreet.
Revelio.
Except there doesn't appear to be much loot around here.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking?
Mandrake.
Expelliarmus!
What have you done?
Nothing.
Revelio.
Geometric house cloak. Sounds neat, but looks like it's more than just dragons.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
Revelio.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
I agree. Oh, we are super slow walking though. Like, really slow walking. This is incredibly annoying. Ah, there we go.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Easy day.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of
Revelio.
surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
We'll start off with our favorite Thunder Brew. Switch to a couple Venomous Tentacula.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
My God! What's this? You missed. Stop right there!
You like to torture dragons, do you?
Just trying to use a potion. Oh boy. I was too busy trying to use the Thunder Brew and... Okay. I should just stick to what I know.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! That rope will burning!
chugged a whole bunch of potions.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend?
This is almost one less human to worry about.
Shall we finish?
Let me have some!
Christ.
What have you done?
Let me have some! Oh, my lord!
Let's see you survive.
Let me have some! Let me have some! We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
After we find all the loot, which doesn't look like there is any.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
What should we do with the egg?
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Do you think the poachers will retaliate?
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Oh, that's fine. Let's get out of here.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Very well.
Revelio.
Oh, and they left us right... Oops. By this bag I was trying to get. Also, it looked like Fola the Dead is done now. Means probably got our dragons hat. Or not dragons. Our beast hatched.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Alrighty. Let's see then. Any other owl mail? Actually, we might be able to do that dueling task real quick. Okay, her assignment. Collect the field guide page from the book on intermediate transfiguration in the library. Interesting. Thought we'd gotten everything in the library. Okay.
Revelio.
Well, it's waiting to do its ambush attack. Oh, there's a few of them here now. I don't know if I feel like dealing with all of them.
Flipendo. Revelio. Flipendo.
There we go. Dueling feat complete. Guess we might as well finish this guy off. Sure, let's just take them all on. What's the harm?
Revelio.
The water's making this kind of tough, though.
Revelio.
Yeah, especially because I don't think it'll consider the dueling feat complete until the battle's complete.
Revelio.
Luckily, it was fairly easy, despite them. I don't think being stuck in the water, but making the whole water thing tougher. Either way, it's back to Hogwarts we go. Which is south of here.
Revelio.
Casting Revelios just to see if anything cool pops up. Now we're like way up in the mountains. Does look like
This
there's
could prove dangerous.
some stuff here. Oh boy.
Confringo. Revelio.
I've got a challenge compete for defeating a
This
fairy.
place has seen better. Confringo. Revelio.
Also sounds like something else is fighting in the area. Oh, they're fighting over that away. Sure is a chest all the way down there. Oh, it's a centaur versus these guys. Hopefully now the centaurs will think I'm their friend.
Revelio.
Yeah, but that treasure chest we saw is probably...
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Oh, come on.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
There it is. This one's a Leviosa.
Levioso!
Probably opened up something down here.
Revelio!
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Of course, Natty. That's probably also Hogwarts.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Of course, sweetie. And that is actually closer. But now we gotta figure out which ones are main story and which ones are not. We'll go to quests. Mum's the word. Actually, Professor Weasley's is the main story. These are all optional stuff. Let's look at the challenges we've completed. Oh, we no longer need to defeat any Inferi. And that's it. Let's see. No, it would have been a challenge. There it is. And gear. Nearly full again. So probably do Hogsmeade first. Excellent. Okay. Where are we at? Heading to the Hippogriff Den, which I'm not worried about. Should be able to continue going this direction.
Revelio.
On Earth, are we to forge a plan to defeat our enemies?
Oh, there's a... Yeah, you guys are gonna run away, aren't you? You guys are fast.
Levioso.
Since we haven't actually caught one before...
Now, I'm only trying to help.
Ooh. Didn't like that at all.
I mean you no harm.
That was some
Revelio.
weird latency stuff. Or not latency, but frame rate droppage.
Knowing a meat he's likely studied here.
I think it's nighttime still. Maybe. Oh, it's not letting me use. It's definitely nighttime, isn't it? Well, let's try doing some waiting. Maybe it's like that weird in-between. No, now it looks like it's morning time, if anything. Alright, wait again.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
No, it just like won't let me use it for some reason. I don't think this is one we've already done.
Revelio.
It's highlighting blue. But it's also not on the map. Yeah, I really have no way of telling. Maybe we did already do that one. Oh, speaking of which... Hippogriff back. Oh, of course I flew right... Oh my goodness.
Revelio.
Yeah, approaching on the broom was a horrible idea. Really just want to find one with a star.
Levioso.
Oh yeah, it does not like me capturing hippogriffs.
Revelio.
Everything slows down drastically. Okay, there's the other one.
Levioso.
Looked like it was tucking in for the night.
I'll look after you.
Alright. Resume what we're doing.
Revelio.
Here's something. Merlin trial.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
I am kind of interested because I don't see anything around it. Oh, it's one of the light the torches one.
Revelio.
Which means there's got to be a third one somewhere. Okay. So I think what we'll have to do is burn this web first.
Confringo.
Which apparently was not the right angle. Oh, maybe not.
Revelio. Confringo. Merlin himself would be proud.
Okay, I guess that one looked tougher than it actually was. Oh, challenge complete for completing Merlin trials. That one is an important one. Increase storage. Inventory. Oh yeah, the hippogriffs. No stars though.
Revelio.
Okay, we've been through here for when the Jackdaw story or whatever, I think. We've already lit in that flue flame. Oh, here's an ancient magic hotspot,
long
though.
ago, no doubt.
Hey, we've been down in here. Oh, I don't know where the activation point was for the ancient magic hotspot. There it is. Lucky us that we kind of already got this thing all solved.
That wasn't so difficult.
No, not when you already stumbled upon this place on accident. We're still in the no-flying zone.
Revelio.
Just kind of waiting for Revelio to discover something. Actually, no, we would come to Hogwarts first, wouldn't we? We'll go around, though, just because I want to do Hogsmeade first.
Revelio.
Mostly to sell off some of this stuff and because the story quest is in Hogwarts. And I wouldn't mind seeing Poppy again. Okay, this one I'm pretty sure we did do, and it still lights up as well.
He's likely studied here.
Oh. Where was that noise at?
Revelio.
It's probably inside.
Oh.
There it is. Some kind of magical bathtub. Caged bathtub. This bathtub has been kept behind lock and key for as long as anyone can remember. Rumor has it that the tub was enchanted to chase after students decades ago who were too obsessed with their studies to care much for personal hygiene.
Revelio.
Alright. We'll resume heading south. Headed over to Hogsmeade. A lot of the moon crystal stuff up here. Is there any other reason to be around here, though? Oh yeah, that was the owlery.
Revelio.
Actually, this leads to Lower Hogsfield, I think. No, Hogsmeade is north. How did we miss it before? Now that I think about it.
Revelio.
Here's the other entrance. This is how we usually get to Hogsmeade. Oh, it's probably because we came in through the Forbidden Forest. That's probably how we missed it. Yeah. Looks like we're doing a pretty good job of completing the Highlands, too, because I'm seeing less and less stuff. That's a Puffskein Den. Not worried about it. Actually, I don't know if we have any starred Puffskein.
Revelio.
Come to think of it. Or maybe we have 2 starred ones. I don't know. Stars. Well, once again, I don't even see any starred ones. Nope. Have fun, guys. Stop off here and sell off some stuff.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
I'm also less worried about selling our animals right now because we don't have many. Yep, none of these are legendary, so I don't need any of them. Which is cool. It's cool. Just needs more money for some reason.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Thank you. But we gotta go meet with our sweetie, Poppy Sweetings.
I'm sure you had your reasons, but breaking into Alfred Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
We should check on her.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
It's to do with Ranrock.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
Be sure to let me
I'll let
know.
you know when I have news of her location.
Well, thank you very much.
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression. Alfred Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled. Pretend I never heard the rumor.
She just has to keep rubbing the Alfred Lawley thing in my face. Which is funny, because we never did burgle him at all. I intentionally didn't burgle him because I didn't want people talking about it like that.
Revelio.
I don't even know who the guy is. Okay, so Natty, be near divination, which is one of the ones we had trouble finding. I think I remember how to get there now. And then gotta return to D, get the room requirements.
Revelio.
And what else? Ooh. Oh no, we've done that before. That's the Medusa statue or whatever. Medusa painting. And then, yeah, I think after Deke, it'll be the... We've already been in this one. That was the one that surprised me. Okay, then we'll go to Transfiguration class. Well, the library first. Actually, might as well do the library now. It's kind of nearby.
That's the last time I ever put.
Revelio.
Supposedly there's a Revelio page around here. That's the thing, though, is I'm not hearing it pop up at all. Oh, I think that was a house elf.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Do we literally just have to find a book?
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
I am, Sophronia.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. They don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
That could be fun.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
I honestly don't remember. We talked about it with the brooms professor. And for some reason, Felicis sounds familiar. But maybe it was the Alahatsi drop? We'll go with the Alahatsi.
The Alahatsi draft.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions.
I was right the first time.
The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Founder's Relics.
The Founder's Relics?
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
That'd be the quaffle.
The quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like more questions.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Order of Merlin.
The Order of Merlin?
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Peruvian Vipertooth.
The Peruvian Vipertooth.
Brilliant! Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Quincy Hogg.
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide-behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A demiguise.
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide-behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
The Patronus Charm.
The Patronus Charm.
Well done. The only known survivor of a letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Evangeline Orpington.
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to? Never
tickle a sleeping dragon?
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
What? The basilisk.
The basilisk.
That's incorrect.
Ah.
The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
The Pyrenees?
The Pyrenees.
No, Ilvermorny is actually located on Mount Greylock. The American school was founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Amortentia.
Amatentia.
That's the answer. Amatentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Doesn't seem like I get anything wrong for getting them wrong, so why not? I'm ready.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Oh no. Egbert the Egregious?
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Goaltending. Oh, let's go with stooging.
Stooging.
The answer was actually haversacking.
Oh.
Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a 3rd chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Hairy ears.
Hairy ears.
No, the answer was bad luck. Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
The Sopophorus bean.
Sopophorus bean.
I'm afraid the correct answer was Mimbulus mimbletonia. The Mimbulus mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The pepper-up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
That's gotta be basil flack.
Basil flack.
That's incorrect. The answer was Limfrid of Stinchcombe. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Limfrid's previous work to create the pepper-up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
A smaller pot.
A smaller pot.
Incorrect. The answer was a single slipper. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
The Scottish Highlands.
The Scottish Highlands.
No, the answer was North America. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Ryan Knight. No, we'll go Sir Amset.
Sir Amset.
No, the answer was Sir Luckless. The 3 witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
Loch Ness. Yeah.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
That would be Cadmus Peverall.
Cadmus Peverall.
No, the first minister was Ulick Gamp. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless. Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time.
Thank you, Sophronia. So did I.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Revelio!
Book on Intermediate Transfiguration. This book is designed to help guide the student who wishes to pursue more complicated types of transfiguration. Professor Weasley often recommends it to her advanced students as a bit of light reading.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Yeah, we didn't get very many right, did we? The ones I did get right were total guesses for the most part. Wonder what would have happened if we got them all right. Or all wrong, for that matter.
Revelio!
Okay, next... Divination. That's up this way. Also, we got a whole bunch of Wiggenweld. I didn't even realize it. But we're almost maxed out.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Well, I guess we'll go ahead and wait for Natty to show up.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
Honestly, she's right.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Honestly, that's an even worse idea with the fact that there's all these poachers around. But let's get some more info. How did you become an animagus?
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Do you choose your animagus form?
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
What does it feel like?
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Well, that is incredible.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
Well, I have to agree, but perhaps your mother is right.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
Well,
Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Well, I mean, the difference is that they're after me. They're not after you. You're kind of weaseling your way in, but it's probably not for the best. Yeah, she's likely to get herself hurt, which kind of sucks. I like her. So, off to rumor requirements. Talk with Deke.